Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt stuck? Like you're spinning your wheels, working hard but not moving forward? Or maybe you've caught yourself wondering, why does success seem effortless for some and so elusive for others? Today I'm here to tell you it's not about talent, luck, or circumstances. It's about formulas, simple, repeatable formulas. By the time we're done here today, you'll walk away with powerful insights that will shift your perspective and simple tools that, if applied, can completely change the trajectory of your life. But here's the catch: these formulas only work if you do. So, if you're ready to unlock your potential and truly transform your life, lean in, stay with me, and let's get started. Clarity is power. It's the foundation of every great achievement and the cornerstone of every success story. Without clarity, you're like a ship without a rudder, aimlessly drifting wherever the currents take you. But when you have clarity, you become unstoppable, focused, driven, and purposeful. Knowing what you want, why you want it, and what it will take to get there is the most critical step in turning your dreams into reality. The problem most people face isn't a lack of effort, it's a lack of direction. You can work tirelessly, pour all your energy into a dozen different areas, and still find yourself frustrated because you're not making meaningful progress. It's not because you're incapable, it's because your energy is scattered. Success demands focus, and focus requires clarity. So how do you achieve this kind of clarity? It starts with asking yourself the right questions. What do you truly want in life? Not what someone else expects of you, not what society says you should strive for what you want. The clearer you are about your desires, the more effectively you can channel your efforts. Imagine walking into a room full of fog. You might take a step, but hesitation grips you because you can't see where you're going. Now picture that same room, clear as day, with every detail in sharp focus. Your confidence rises and every step feels deliberate. That's the power of clarity. Clarity also requires specificity. It's not enough to say, I want to be successful. What does success mean to you? Is it financial freedom? Thriving relationships? A career you're passionate about? Maybe it's all of these, but you must define it in vivid detail. If you say, I want to make more money, you could earn an extra $1 tomorrow and technically meet your goal. But if you say, I want to earn $100,000 annually by starting my own business within 2 years, now you've created a clear target. With a clear target, you can reverse engineer the steps needed to get there. But clarity isn't just about the end goal, it's also about understanding your why. Why does this goal matter to you? Your why is the fuel that keeps you going when the road gets tough, and make no mistake, it will. Challenges will arise, distractions will tempt you, and there will be moments when giving up seems easier than pushing forward. In those moments, a strong and deeply personal why becomes your anchor. It reminds you of the bigger picture and reignites your determination. Take a moment to think about what truly drives you. Is it providing a better life for your family? Proving to yourself that you're capable of achieving greatness? Contributing to something larger than yourself? Whatever your why is, make it personal, emotional, and unshakable. This is what will keep you aligned with your vision, even when others doubt you or when progress feels slow. Another key to achieving clarity is getting honest with yourself about where you are right now. Too often, people either overestimate or underestimate their current position. They might think they're closer to their goals than they actually are, leading to complacency. Or they might believe they're so far away that taking action feels pointless. Neither perspective serves you. Clarity requires an honest assessment of your starting point. Only then can you create a roadmap that bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Let's not forget the role of alignment in clarity. Your goals must align with your values and beliefs. If they don't, you'll experience constant internal conflict. For example, if you value freedom but set a goal that demands rigid schedules and endless obligations, you'll feel trapped. That's not sustainable. When your goals are in harmony with your core values, pursuing them becomes not only achievable but also deeply fulfilling. Finally, clarity is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. As you grow and evolve, so will your vision. The goals you set today might not be the goals you're pursuing 5 years from now, and that's okay. Clarity is like a compass, constantly adjusting to ensure you're heading in the right direction. Regularly take time to reflect on your goals, assess your progress, and refine your vision. This isn't a sign of indecision, it's a sign of growth. So remember, this clarity isn't just nice to have, it's non-negotiable. It's the difference between living a life by design and living one by default. When you commit to gaining clarity in your life, you empower yourself to make decisions with confidence, take action with purpose, and stay committed to your path, no matter what challenges arise. And that, my friends, is the first and most critical formula for success. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It doesn't matter how powerful your vision is or how clear your goals are. If you don't take action, nothing will change. Success isn't a passive pursuit. It requires you to step out of your comfort zone, make decisions, and move forward, even when things feel uncertain. The gap between your dreams and reality is only bridged through the deliberate, consistent actions you take every day. Without action, your vision will remain nothing more than a dream. There's a common misconception that success happens overnight, or that only those who are born with extraordinary talent can achieve their goals. But the truth is, success is built on a series of small, intentional actions that accumulate over time. It's easy to get caught up in thinking that you need to take huge leaps to make progress, but the reality is that consistent, smaller steps often yield the most sustainable and lasting results. Every action you take, no matter how small, is a step closer to turning your vision into reality. Many people hesitate to take action because they're afraid of making mistakes or failing. But here's the thing, failure is not the opposite of success. In fact, failure is a necessary part of success. Every time you fail, you learn something valuable that brings you closer to your goal. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who never fail, they're the ones who fail the most and keep moving forward despite it. The fear of failure can paralyze you, but the reality is that each failure is a lesson, an opportunity for growth, and an essential part of the journey. When you take action, even imperfect action, you begin to refine your approach, adjust your course, and learn what works and what doesn't. Action also demands courage. It's easy to dream about what you want and talk about it, but to make it happen requires you to take bold steps, often in the face of uncertainty. It's not enough to have the perfect plan or idea. You need to be willing to put yourself out there, take risks, and embrace the discomfort of not knowing exactly how things will unfold. The most successful people in history didn't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. They took action despite the fear, the doubt, and the unknowns. They understood that there will never be a perfect time to start. They just made the decision to take action and move forward, regardless of the circumstances. Consistency is where the real power of action lies. It's not about having one big breakthrough moment, but about showing up every single day, even when it feels like the results aren't immediate. So many people give up on their goals too soon because they don't see instant results. But success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of ongoing, persistent action over time. You don't build a successful business or achieve a high level of fitness by working hard for a week or a month. You do it by showing up day in and day out. Even when it's hard and even when you don't feel like it. The small, consistent actions you take now are the building blocks of your future success. The power of action also lies in its ability to build momentum. When you take action, you start creating a chain reaction. Each step you take leads to the next, and before you know it, you'll find yourself moving forward faster than you ever imagined. The hardest part of any goal is getting started, because once you begin, the momentum you create carries you forward. Even if you feel like you're not making huge strides at first, don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Over time, those actions will compound and lead to extraordinary results. One of the most important aspects of action is adaptability. As you take steps toward your goals, things may not go according to plan. Obstacles will arise and unexpected challenges will come up. This is where your ability to adapt becomes crucial. You might need to tweak your approach, learn new skills, or adjust your strategy, but as long as you keep taking action, you'll continue moving forward. Adaptability allows you to course correct and make the necessary changes to stay on track, even when things don't go as expected. The key is to stay in motion, keep your momentum going, and be willing to adjust your methods as you go. Taking action also involves a level of self-discipline. It's easy to get distracted by the immediate gratification of short-term pleasures, but success demands that you prioritize long-term rewards. Self-discipline means pushing through the discomfort of doing the hard work when it would be easier to procrastinate or give up. It's the ability to stay focused on your goals, even when distractions arise or when you don't feel like putting in the work. When you develop self-discipline, you'll find that success comes not from waiting for the perfect conditions, but from making the decision to act, regardless of how you feel in the moment. In the end, success isn't about waiting for the perfect opportunity or hoping for a breakthrough. It's about making the decision to take action now. If you're waiting for the perfect time to get started, you'll be waiting forever. The best time to act is always today. Even if your steps are small at first, the momentum and growth you gain from taking consistent action will propel you forward. Action is the bridge that connects where you are to where you want to be. And it's through action that you'll find the results you've been searching for. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Start now and keep going. Success is waiting on the other side of your next step. Focus is the unseen force that drives success. Without focus, your efforts are diluted, your energy scattered, and your progress slowed. It's easy to get distracted by the many opportunities, ideas, and demands that life throws at us. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere: social media, urgent emails, constant notifications, and even the pressure of trying to do everything. But here's the harsh truth: if you don't control your focus, someone or something else will. And if you allow your attention to be divided, you'll end up achieving very little in the grand scheme of things. At the heart of focus is the ability to prioritize. Not everything that demands your attention deserves it. In fact, most things don't. The most successful people in the world are not those who can do the most, they're those who can do the right things. Focus allows you to cut through the noise and zero in on what truly matters. It's about choosing where to direct your time, energy, and resources with intention, instead of letting external factors or fleeting desires hijack your day. When you focus on the most important tasks that align with your goals, you ensure that every action you take brings you closer to success. The key to mastering focus is learning to say no. It's incredibly difficult in a world that encourages multitasking and constant engagement. But the truth is, saying yes to everything often means saying no to what truly matters. In many cases, the most successful people are those who have mastered the art of discerning what deserves their time and energy and what doesn't. It's not that they don't have distractions or competing demands, it's that they've learned how to filter out the noise and put their attention where it truly counts. Focus is about guarding your time and your mental space like a fortress, allowing only the things that move you toward your goals to get in. You see, focus isn't just about staying concentrated on one thing, it's also about having clarity on why you're focusing on it in the first place. It's about aligning your energy with a purpose that excites you, one that propels you forward. When you have a clear goal or vision, the act of focusing becomes much easier because you understand the why behind your actions. If your goal is to build a successful business, then all of a sudden, focusing on marketing strategies, networking, and product development becomes a lot easier because you know it's all aligned with your bigger vision. One of the most powerful tools for sharpening your focus is time blocking. This is where you dedicate specific periods of your day to specific tasks. It's about being intentional with your time and carving out space to concentrate deeply on one thing at a time. When you schedule time to focus on the most important tasks of your day, you create an environment where distractions are minimized and your energy is channeled toward completing the task at hand. Whether it's a 30-minute window to work on a key project, a few hours dedicated to brainstorming new ideas, or a quiet time in the morning to reflect on your goals, time blocking creates the structure that supports focus. And the more disciplined you are with this, the more your ability to focus will grow. The people who master focus are also the people who understand the importance of boundaries. If you want to protect your time and energy, you need to establish clear limits on what you will and won't tolerate. This could mean setting limits on how much time you spend on social media or email, choosing not to answer calls or messages during certain hours, or even setting boundaries with friends and family when you need to concentrate. The ability to say no to distractions and yes to what truly matters is a hallmark of successful individuals. It's not about avoiding life or becoming disconnected. It's about respecting your own time and the deep work that needs to be done in order to move closer to your goals. In addition, focus requires mental discipline. In a world full of interruptions and constant stimulation, it can be incredibly challenging to stay on task. But the more you practice focusing your attention on one thing at a time, the more you'll strengthen your ability to block out distractions. A big part of this is cultivating a mindset that values deep work over shallow work. Shallow work is the kind of task that doesn't require much thought checking emails, responding to messages, mindlessly scrolling through social media. Deep work, on the other hand, is the kind of task that demands your full attention and leads to real progress. Focusing on deep work is what differentiates successful people from those who simply stay busy without making any real progress. Another aspect of focus is the ability to stay present in the moment. We often get caught up in worrying about the future or reflecting on the past, but the power of focus lies in the present. If you're constantly thinking about what's coming next or ruminating on what happened earlier, you'll miss the opportunity to fully engage with the task in front of you. Being present is about tuning out distractions, clearing your mind of extraneous thoughts, and immersing yourself fully in the work you're doing. When you do this, not only does the work become more enjoyable, but it also becomes more effective because you're giving it your undivided attention. Lastly, it's important to note that focus isn't about rigidly sticking to a plan at all costs. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes your plans will need to shift. However, when you have a clear vision and an ability to focus on the essential actions that will move you forward, you're much more adaptable when changes come your way. Focus gives you the flexibility to make adjustments while keeping your eyes on the prize, so that no matter how much your environment or circumstances change, you remain steadfast in your pursuit of success. In the end, focus is the key to turning your potential into performance. The more you train yourself to stay focused on the right things, the more you'll accomplish and the more success you'll achieve. Focus is not just about eliminating distractions, it's about creating a powerful, purposeful connection between your goals and your actions. The more you master focus, the more momentum you build, and the closer you get to the life you want to live. Embracing challenges is one of the most transformative and empowering strategies for achieving success. It may seem counterintuitive, especially when we live in a world that often promotes comfort, ease, and avoiding difficulties at all costs. But the truth is that challenges are not obstacles to success, they are stepping stones. Every challenge you face presents an opportunity for growth, self-discovery, and skill development. When you embrace challenges rather than avoid them, you unlock your true potential and build the resilience necessary to overcome anything life throws your way. I think about the most successful individuals, the ones who have made a lasting impact in their fields. Did they achieve greatness by avoiding adversity? Of course not. They succeeded because they understood that challenges are a natural part of the process. They used each obstacle as fuel to propel themselves forward. Instead of letting difficulties define them or hold them back, they leaned into them, knowing that overcoming them would make them stronger, wiser, and more capable. Success is rarely achieved without encountering setbacks, but it is through overcoming those setbacks that we develop the strength to persist and ultimately succeed. Facing challenges head-on requires a shift in mindset. Instead of seeing challenges as something to fear or avoid, start viewing them as opportunities to learn and grow. When you change your perspective and approach challenges with a mindset of curiosity and determination, you begin to see solutions rather than problems. Every challenge becomes a puzzle to solve, a chance to expand your knowledge and a test of your perseverance. It's not about making life easy, it's about making yourself stronger, more adaptable, and better equipped to handle whatever comes next. One of the greatest benefits of embracing challenges is that they push you outside of your comfort zone. Growth happens when you stretch yourself beyond your current capabilities. Comfort zones are where we feel safe, but they are also where we stay stagnant. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you must be willing to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to face uncertainty. This is where the real growth happens. The discomfort that comes with challenges forces you to think differently, to innovate, and to develop new strategies. When you're faced with a challenge, you often have to push past your limits, discover new ways to approach a problem, and develop skills you didn't even know you needed. It's in those moments of discomfort that your true strength is revealed. Challenges also teach you the invaluable skill of problem solving. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and while you can't control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond. Every challenge presents an opportunity to develop better problem-solving skills, to sharpen your ability to think critically and creatively. When you face a problem, you learn how to assess the situation, come up with possible solutions, and take action to resolve it. Over time, you become more adept at handling challenges, and your ability to problem solve becomes second nature. This is a skill that will serve you in every area of your life, from your career to your relationships to your personal goals. The fear of failure often prevents people from embracing challenges, but failure is an essential part of the process. It's important to realize that failure is not a reflection of your worth or ability. Failure is simply a stepping stone on the path to success. When you take on challenges, you open yourself up to the possibility of failing, but with every failure comes a lesson. The more times you fail and get back up, the stronger and more resilient you become. Failure teaches you what doesn't work, and each lesson you learn brings you closer to success. In fact, many of the world's most successful people have failed multiple times before reaching their goals. What set them apart wasn't that they avoided failure, but that they kept going despite it. Another powerful aspect of embracing challenges is the development of resilience. Life is unpredictable and setbacks are inevitable. How you handle those setbacks, however, is what determines your success. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going even when things are tough. When you face a challenge and push through it, you build resilience. The more challenges you face and overcome, the stronger your resilience becomes. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. As you encounter and navigate challenges, you become less afraid of the tough times because you know that you have the inner strength to overcome anything. In addition to resilience, embracing challenges helps build mental toughness. Mental toughness is the ability to maintain focus, stay positive, and persist despite adversity. It's about staying calm under pressure, keeping your eyes on the prize, and refusing to give up even when the going gets tough. Every time you face a challenge and overcome it, you strengthen your mental toughness. This is what allows you to stay motivated and determined, even when things aren't going your way. Mental toughness is the quality that separates those who give up from those who continue to push forward, no matter the obstacles. There's also a deep sense of fulfillment that comes from overcoming challenges. When you achieve something that was once difficult or out of reach, it's incredibly rewarding. The process of rising to a challenge and conquering it gives you a sense of accomplishment and pride that is unmatched. This sense of achievement not only fuels your motivation to keep going, but it also boosts your confidence. With each challenge you overcome, you gain more belief in your abilities, and this belief becomes a powerful force driving you toward even greater success. In conclusion, challenges are not something to fear. They are essential to your success and growth. They are opportunities to learn, develop, and push yourself beyond your limits. Embracing challenges builds resilience, mental toughness, problem-solving skills, and a sense of fulfillment. Instead of running from difficulty, lean into it. Approach challenges with a mindset of growth and possibility, and watch as they transform you into a stronger, more capable person. Remember, success is not found in avoiding challenges, it's found in overcoming them. Perseverance is the unwavering determination to keep going, no matter how difficult the journey may be. It's the quality that separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up halfway through. The path to success is rarely smooth, and the road will undoubtedly be filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments when it feels easier to quit than to continue. But it's in those moments when the world feels like it's against you and everything seems uncertain that perseverance shines the brightest. Success is not defined by how well you start, but by how determined you are to keep moving forward, no matter the challenges you face. Perseverance begins with the ability to push through discomfort. It's easy to remain committed to a goal when everything is going smoothly, but it's when you encounter difficulties that your true character is tested. Life will throw all kinds of curveballs at you, unexpected challenges, failures, and disappointments, but it's how you respond to those moments that defines your success. Rather than allowing yourself to be overwhelmed or discouraged by setbacks, perseverance enables you to stay focused and keep moving forward, step by step. When you develop the habit of persevering, you make progress even on days when you feel tired, defeated, or unsure of yourself. One of the most powerful aspects of perseverance is the ability to maintain a long-term perspective. When you're working toward a goal, it's easy to get bogged down by the short-term difficulties you encounter. Whether it's a project that's taking longer than expected, a business venture that's not growing as quickly as you'd hoped, or personal goals that seem out of reach, the obstacles can feel overwhelming. But true perseverance is about staying committed to the bigger picture. You understand that setbacks and delays are part of the journey, and that success doesn't happen overnight. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your destination. It's the ability to hold on to your vision and continue taking action, even when you don't see immediate results. By maintaining your focus on the long-term goal, you build the mental and emotional strength to weather the storms along the way. Another key aspect of perseverance is resilience, the ability to bounce back after failure. Failure is an inevitable part of any worthwhile pursuit, and the difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not in how often they fail, but in how they handle failure. Successful people view failure as a learning experience, not as the end of the road. They don't let failure stop them. Instead, they use it as a stepping stone. When you embrace failure as part of the process, you can approach setbacks with an open mind, seeking the lessons within each challenge and using them to improve. It's through resilience that you learn how to adjust your strategies, refine your approach, and keep moving forward with even more wisdom than before. This cycle of failing, learning, and growing builds an unshakable foundation for success. Perseverance also requires an unwavering belief in yourself. When things get tough, it's easy to start doubting your abilities and question whether you're on the right path. But it's in those moments that you must trust your inner strength and stay committed to your vision. Self-belief is a powerful force that drives you to keep going, even when external circumstances seem discouraging. If you lose belief in yourself, it's easy to give up or settle for mediocrity. But when you trust that you have what it takes to succeed, you develop the mental fortitude to press on, even when others doubt you or when you feel like the world is pushing you down. Confidence in your abilities helps you face adversity with a sense of calm, knowing that setbacks are temporary and that success is within your reach. Furthermore, perseverance is often fueled by passion. When you're deeply passionate about your goals, the challenges you encounter don't feel like insurmountable obstacles, they become part of the adventure. Passion provides the energy and motivation to keep going when the road is rough. It's the spark that fuels your drive, especially when things get difficult. When you are passionate about your purpose, every setback feels like an opportunity to learn and grow. Your passion becomes the force that propels you forward, even when everything else around you seems to be falling apart. Passion is the secret weapon of those who persevere. It keeps you focused on your purpose and helps you push through even the darkest of times. One of the most crucial aspects of perseverance is the ability to stay disciplined. Discipline is what helps you keep going when the excitement of a new project is worn off or when motivation ebbs away. It's the ability to stick to your routine even when you don't feel like it and continue taking consistent action toward your goal. Discipline turns the process of perseverance into a habit so that no matter how you feel, you stay committed to your vision. The most successful people are not those who rely on motivation alone. They are the ones who show up day after day, even when motivation is low, because they've cultivated the discipline to stay the course. Finally, perseverance is about taking responsibility for your journey. It's easy to blame external factors for your setbacks, other people, the economy, bad luck, but true perseverance comes when you take ownership of your path. It's about recognizing that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you are fully responsible for how you respond. Taking responsibility for your actions, your decisions, and your attitude is what empowers you to keep moving forward no matter the obstacles. When you own your journey, you realize that every challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and keep working toward your goals. In conclusion, perseverance is the glue that holds all of the formulas for success together. It's the quality that ensures you stay on track when the going gets tough, and it's the trait that transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. With perseverance, you can face any challenge, overcome any setback, and turn your dreams into reality. So no matter how difficult things may get, keep going. Success is often just one more step beyond the point where most people give up. With perseverance, you'll get there. Taking responsibility for your actions and decisions is one of the most empowering steps you can take on your journey to success. Responsibility is the cornerstone of personal growth because it shifts the focus from external circumstances to internal control. When you take responsibility for your life, you recognize that your actions, mindset, and choices are within your control. This mindset empowers you to change your circumstances, overcome challenges, and shape your own future. No matter what happens around you, the key to success lies in understanding that you are the one who ultimately decides how to respond and what to do next. At its core, responsibility means acknowledging that your success or failure is not dependent on anyone or anything else. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming others or external factors when things go wrong. We can easily blame our circumstances, other people, or even bad luck when life doesn't go the way we want. But when you take responsibility, you take control of the narrative. You understand that while you can't control everything in life, you do have the power to control your actions, reactions, and mindset. Taking responsibility shifts you from a passive role in your own life to an active participant in shaping your future. You stop waiting for things to change on their own and start making the changes that will lead you to your goals. When you take responsibility, you also free yourself from the victim mentality. The victim mentality is a dangerous mindset that can keep you stuck. It tells you that you are at the mercy of your circumstances, that things are happening to you instead of because of you. This mindset can be paralyzing, making it difficult to take action or make progress. But when you take responsibility for your life, you stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as a creator of your own destiny. You understand that you have the ability to respond to any situation in a way that aligns with your goals, values, and vision for the future. Responsibility also means owning up to your mistakes and failures. In life, no one is immune to making mistakes, and success is rarely a straight path. You will encounter setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is the ability to take responsibility for those mistakes and learn from them. When you take ownership of your mistakes, you are no longer defined by them. Instead of letting your failures hold you back, you use them as stepping stones for growth. Each mistake becomes an opportunity to improve, to refine your strategy, and to become better at what you do. Taking responsibility means recognizing that failures are part of the process. And rather than blaming others or external circumstances, you take control of your journey and use each failure as a lesson. Another key aspect of taking responsibility is accountability. Accountability is about making sure you follow through on your commitments and take ownership of your goals. It's easy to make plans, set goals, and dream about success, but it's a whole different challenge to follow through on those plans consistently. Taking responsibility means holding yourself accountable for your actions and making sure you are doing the things necessary to achieve your goals. Accountability requires discipline and self-awareness. It means doing the work, even when it's hard or inconvenient. It means staying committed to your goals, even when the excitement fades and the novelty wears off. Accountability ensures that you stay on track, continuously pushing forward towards success. Taking responsibility also involves recognizing your power to influence the outcomes of your life. It's about understanding that while there are many things you can't control, such as the actions of others or the unpredictability of life, you have full control over how you react to those things. When you take responsibility for your choices and actions, you realize that you are the one in the driver's seat of your life. You are not a passive observer, you are an active creator. You decide how you show up in the world, how you respond to challenges, and how you pursue your dreams. By recognizing and embracing your power, you become unstoppable in your pursuit of success. Taking responsibility is also key to building trust and respect with others. When you take ownership of your actions, you demonstrate integrity and reliability. People respect individuals who take responsibility for their mistakes, who don't shy away from difficult conversations, and who are committed to doing what it takes to meet their obligations. Taking responsibility not only strengthens your relationship with yourself, but also builds strong, trust-based relationships with others. People are more likely to support and work with someone who takes responsibility because they know that person will follow through, be accountable, and own up to their mistakes. This builds credibility and trust, which are essential for success in both personal and professional relationships. In addition to these benefits, taking responsibility helps you develop a deeper sense of self-awareness. When you accept responsibility for your life, you become more attuned to your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You learn to identify patterns in your behavior and recognize areas where you may need to improve. Self-awareness is the foundation of growth, and it's through taking responsibility that you become more in tune with your own desires, strengths, and weaknesses. With greater self-awareness, you can make better decisions, align your actions with your values, and take purposeful steps toward your goals. Lastly, taking responsibility for your life is essential for maintaining a positive mindset. It's easy to fall into a negative mindset when things aren't going well, but taking responsibility helps you reframe the situation. Instead of feeling defeated or discouraged, you look at the problem from a place of empowerment. You ask yourself, what can I do to change this? How can I learn from this experience and move forward? Responsibility shifts you from a victim mentality to a growth mentality, where you are constantly seeking ways to improve and overcome obstacles. In conclusion, taking responsibility for your life is a powerful tool for success. It empowers you to take control of your actions, choices, and outcomes, and it helps you build resilience, accountability, and self-awareness. Responsibility is not about blaming yourself or others when things go wrong, but rather about taking ownership of your journey and using each experience, good or bad, as an opportunity for growth. When you embrace responsibility, you become the master of your own destiny, equipped with the tools and mindset needed to achieve your greatest success.